Hi guys, welcome to week one of our Hillaries Road buy-to-let project. So this is the property that's been sourced by our client. We will be project managing the refurb and then we'll be letting it and managing it afterwards as well. Our client is an investor, a portfolio investor, and we manage quite a few of their properties. They wanted to be completely hands-off with this one. So we will therefore be project managing it and of course letting and managing it as well. This one, I think there's probably going to be about 4 video updates in total, mostly for the client, just for them to see, just for them to get like a weekly update to see what's going on at the property. This is week one and we are just preparing the property, so basically gutting it out, stripping everything back and preparing for the work. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll turn the camera around and walk you through what our plans are with the property. It's actually quite a big property itself, and actually while I'm here, the challenge is to actually not overspend on this property, so on this project, just because of its location. It is a nice property, it's a very big property. But with all sorts of investments, you have to spend according to your target audience, or your target market. The other thing is that the vendor of this property, the former owner, actually has used a lot of very good quality products throughout. So now for me, it's going to be quite challenging to decide what to keep and really what needs to go, because actually a lot of the stuff here, like the kitchen, for example, is really good quality. It's just a bit dated. And at the end of the day, although it's good quality, we do want everything to look new and fresh for the tenants, because that's how we fill the rooms fill the properties quickly, and that's how we get sort of the maximum rent. But I'll show you what I mean when we walk around. Okay, turn the camera. So that's the front of the house. Now, really, the client wanted to sort of change this front door, just because from the outside, it'll make a great first impression, and it's that first impression that is actually really important for tenants. The thing is, again, this is a perfectly good door, and that's really nice. It adds a lot of light in here. Unfortunately, due to the time restraints, we might not be able to do it anyway. So that actually might make things easier. But if there was more time, then we would actually, the client actually wants to change all of this, which would have been a waste. But there you go. So this is the outside. So the plan is to put a fence going across here and a fence going across here to give this complete privacy. The reason being, this is quite a busy road, and we want to give the clients here as much privacy as possible. Let's just get out of the way because it's quite noisy outside. Okay, so as you enter, we're going to repaint throughout. So all this will be white, or sort of an off-white, just to make it nice and modern, nice and airy. We'll keep that because that's quite good. This is the first example. This door is actually quite nice. It's good quality. It's got glass in there. And these radiators are good as well. They're the slim ones. Again, so these we just clean up. But this, that's quite nice. But we can paint it white, although that might take some time. Okay, so let's go into the reception room. So it's going to be straightforward. So this will be, the wallpaper will be stripped back throughout the house. Everything will be repainted. So I think we're going to have a feature wall there actually. But everything else will be repainted white. Skirting boards are going to be repainted as well. The flooring, I actually really like it, but I think that might be changed. Fireplace, I want to keep. It's a really nice original feature. These lights units will be replaced with something more modern. Again, repainted throughout, and all these doors are most likely, unfortunately, going to have to go, just because it's quicker and cheaper to replace them. Okay, so throughout, so this is the kitchen. As you can see, we've started taking the tiles off. These were, they're really good quality tiles, but unfortunately they were, the design was quite dated, let's say. So the plan is to have sort of nice grey tiles going across all the way through there. Oh, there you go. That's the original colour. Okay, so retile throughout and then paint everything white. That's going to be, I think, grey. And then again, this flooring here is actually really good quality, but it's quite dated. So we're going to go with a grey tiled flooring as well to match with that, to match with the wood and match up there. We're keeping the cooker because that is a really good quality cooker, so and hob. That will change just because it's a bit dated. That's going for sure, but everything else we'll just fix up and make it look nice. Sink, we'll just get a new sink in, but probably most likely the same type of sink, a double one. New tap, fix some lights. We'll put shelves across there and a small door there just to be used as storage. And then here will be some coat racks. So this will be sort of a utility area. We'll keep that there as a breakfast bar. These doors, are really nice, so they'll stay. That's the bathroom panel from upstairs. So this is just going to be all tidied up, make it look nice and presentable. All the way at the back, that shed back there is going to be repainted, give it a nice sort of cottage look. Probably repaint these as well. That's new panels, so that's fine. That's going to be taken down just because it's potentially unsafe. Fix the tiles up there on the roof. These are toilets, but ideally we're going just to take that away and turn this into storage space here and just to make it nice and safe. There's anything else? Everything else out here looks fine. Again, nice doors. Okay. Thus, you can see the prep work has already started. That's just going to be glassed, painted, re-carpet throughout, painted again. Okay, so we'll start in the small room. So unfortunately, the boiler, previous vendor has installed a boiler up here. It's a good boiler. Normally we would move the boiler and put it into the kitchen, but actually it's quite an expensive thing to do. But actually the vendor or the previous owner boxed this up quite well. So what we do is, and this room itself, the small room is actually quite big. So what we'll do is we'll just take this away to make the room as big as possible and then just repaint throughout. But I will box that down there, but we'll leave that there, repaint it, put a new door on, and then just make it as soundproof as possible. Obviously put a CO2 detector in there as well, but this should be fine because this room is actually quite big and that has been boxed in quite well. These doors, again, decent doors, but due to the time restraint, we'll just replace them instead with new doors. It's just cheaper and faster. Repaint throughout. Okay, this is the bathroom. So the bathroom is a bit of a weird one. It's actually quite a narrow space. As you can see, the door slides like this. This is where the sink used to be. So what we're going to do is put the sink back there, but we're going to take this corner bath unit out and then just put one going across and then put in a proper shower unit there. Take that away, take away all the tiles and then just retile throughout to just give it a completely modern look. But yeah, so essentially it'll be bathtub going across there instead with a shower unit there and a shower panel there. New sink there, and that should mean that we should be able to put a normal door here to swing out. Recarpet throughout. This is the second bedroom, new lighting units throughout, repaint throughout. Now the previous owner has actually left these wardrobes. They're actually really good quality, and I'd hate to throw anything away that is new and usable. So we're going to try and keep these and just repaint, recarpet throughout. Again, new doors. Storage, extra storage is always good. Same situation in here, really good quality, and that's really expensive. That's not cheap. In great condition, I've really looked after it. So we're going to try and keep that and just work around it. Obviously recarpet throughout. This used to be green, I think, or sort of some messed up funny color. So it's been stripped back, and thankfully, there was a bit of a damp issue here. Still is, so that should be treated. But thankfully, it's not as bad as we thought it might be when we started peeling. You never know until you've started peeling the wallpaper back. Let's see, it's all coming across. So, and then throughout here, for example, these windows, we'll just put a curtain pole going across. But yeah, I mean, it should be a relatively straightforward refurb. There is quite a lot that needs doing, although it doesn't look like it, but it's just loads of odd jobs. I think the time limit on this is about 6 weeks. So this is halfway through the first week, so we don't have actually a lot of time left. So what I'll start doing is near the end of the refurb, I'll start taking the viewings, and hopefully we'll have it tenanted on the 6th or 7th week. Okay, hopefully that's been helpful. We're trying to do another update in a week's time, let you guys see what's going on, and then yeah, hopefully that should be good. Okay, hope that's been helpful. See you guys.